Hello everyone. 3 people not that bad. Okay. If you haven't seen already, we are going to be streaming the new Sherman Hill route. Yeah. Okay. I do not want my echoing. Alright. There. So, we will be running the Sherman Hill route today. We're first off going to be running the route introduction like we always do. And then we will run a service with the SD70ACE. London 065. Any interesting screenshot like this one. The SD40, by the way, is part of the route, but it's a little bit modified. It's also got a new horn. It's no longer got the CSX horn, but the King Creek SD40 is playable on this route. From what I've heard, they are also trying to layer the AC40 into this. So, yeah.
Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
And yes, these are the classic C6 idling sounds on the ACE.
Practice by looking up, down, left, and right.
I don't think they got the correct sound files for it. I mean, it's pretty accurate, but it's just not like perfect.
There are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now. This is one
No
of
trespassing
many interactives to be
sign.
discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
I don't think the GP38 is going to be added from Peninsula Corridor. Here's the ACE's cab.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, then return to the game.
Yeah, at least I mean, it could have been the SD70M or something, but at least the SD40 has a new horn and stuff.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing. This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed.
Matt is not
The red
voicing this
marker
one, which is
indicates
pretty
the maximum
interesting.
permitted speed.
Pretty sure he
This is
voices
the
it
direction
later,
display.
though.
An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions. This is the power display. A number will
Yeah,
indicate what
probably will
position
be a
the power control
DLC,
is in.
the SD70M.
These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
Hello everyone, that are just joining. We
In the
are
top
currently
right
playing
are the
Sherman
signal and
Hill.
speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect. Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
Alright. And let's turn on the throttle. Here's the horn.
The Laramie subdivision runs for 60 miles between Cheyenne and Laramie, Wyoming, and delivers heavy freight over the 2,000-foot climb to the summit of Sherman Hill.
This route is actually 72 miles long, I'm pretty sure.
This locomotive is
Not
an
60.
SD70ACE diesel locomotive and is rated at 4,300 horsepower. Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride and drive from a selection of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
Yeah, the horn is good. Apparently we're supposed to get... Oh, hello. There's a green train over there. Apparently we're supposed to get two-tone horns on this in the future. So, yeah.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to Sherman Hill, Wyoming.
No, Matt doesn't voice this one. That's pretty interesting.
Grades, heavy freight, and iconic motive power in the heart of Union Pacific territory. Along the way, be sure to uncover fossils, repair broken snow fences, install safety signs, and put up jackalope warnings. Conquer the Continental Divide and keep America thriving. Welcome to Train Sim World 2, Sherman Hill, Cheyenne to Laramie.
And that is the end of the introduction. Now we're going to hop over to the SD70ACE again, but run a service. Yeah, I hope so too. Up some, let me pull up what they said about the route real quick. So apparently, there has been, leaked licenses from, something, but this has not been confirmed. So I'll read them over real quick. Obviously we got the Clinchfield Railroad. We got a new railroad, the Aiken Railroad, Amtrak, Avanti West Coast, BNSF, BR, which is British Railways, Caltrain, CN, CP, Chiltern Railways. Some of these are small. Cross Country, CX, DB Shenk, Hapag Lloyd, HVV, MBTA, Mercy Rail, MRCE, Metropolitan Transportation Authority, Network Southeast, New Jersey Transit, OBB 1, I'm not sure what that's it. Ratishiban, Railway Museum, ScotRail, SNCF, Southeastern, Southern, two Southerns, I'm not sure if there's two of them, Thameslink, Turbo, London Underground, UP, Via Rail, VVO, and West Somers Railway. Yet again, those are not confirmed, so yeah. I'll go over this stuff in a minute. Okay, Sherman Hill information. It could take a while for all the breaks to release, so be aware of that. They are aware of the poor tutorials and are starting improvements on them. Safety systems do not work properly right now. There's a bug with the bell. The bell does not turn off or turn on for consoles like me. So yeah. Frame drops on PC set. Yeah. Mastery is included in the route. There's no donkey on this route. PlayStation trophies. You can climb the tower in Cheyenne, which we will do near the end of the stream. There is still a possibility that Track 3 could come. The door is not closed to that. Skyhook to help with the rocks, and there are no layers on this route. I mean, there technically is with the King Creek SD40, but not really. And then a little bit more information. There are a couple things I want to go over. The SD40N will not be the same as real life. SD40-2 from Sand Patch grade. They couldn't get the reference for the SD40N. There will be no layers for this route. Skyhooks are going to publish improvements soon for the AC44. Gen 9, PS4, PS5, no, wait, not PS4 and PS5. PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC will be able to run trains with more than 100 wagons. PS4 and Xbox Series 1 will stay to 40 and 50. New sounds for the SD40. Both locomotives will have two-tone horns. The sounds in general are very much improved. In-cab signaling, which is broken right now. Top speed for the route is 60 miles per hour. I actually got to about 70 miles per hour in one of the scenarios, which is something old, something new scenario. The route is 73 miles long, which is the longest route in Train Sim World. There are lots of new wagons. Containers aren't in livery editor. The route is set in the modern times. New lighting will not be in this route. So, yeah. Yeah, the stuff I just read off that are not confirmed, like the companies are not confirmed, but they're gonna be routes soon, I'm pretty sure. Let's go over the tutorials first. Obviously, there's the route introduction, the SD70ACE intro, SD40 intro, and the hill start training module. There are 6 scenarios. One of them is a free roam scenario. Something old, something new. It takes about 40 minutes. Ride down the grade to Laramie before swapping out Consist and heading back to Hermosa. Switcheroo includes the SD40-2 and takes up to 60 minutes. You will be switching Cheyenne Yard. Get over it. Takes about 60 minutes as well with the SD70ACE. Help out a train struggling to climb the grade. Takes 60 minutes, and it looks like it's in the snow as well. Build up also has the SD40. You're at the Laramie depot. Help out at the cement works taking cars to and from Laramie. Magnet for Trouble takes 100 minutes with the SD70ACE. You're running from Cheyenne to Laramie. Reports have come in that the valuable cargo might have caught the attention of some local gangs, so keep an eye out. And Sandbox Switching, this is the free roam scenario. You are based in Cheyenne Yard. You can do whatever the heck you want in this route. It includes both of the locomotives. So that is it for the scenarios. There are 120 timetables. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 121. Maybe one's broken. I'm not sure. Here's the one from King Creek. So yeah. Going into journey mode real quick. Over the Hill. Your first rodeo, Chapter 1, includes the SD70ACE intro and the Hill Start intro. And you got 2 intermodal runs. Making the Grade, Chapter 2, Something Old, Something New, which is a scenario. 2 coal runs, Got Over It, which is another scenario. And a refrigerator train service. Chapter 3, Switching It Up. You got the SD40 intro. You got Cheyenne Switching, Switcheroo, and Chemical Switching. Cheyenne Getter, Chapter 4. Laramie to Laramie Cement, which is a sand train service. Chemical Switching, Build Up, which is a scenario, and more Cheyenne Switching. Chapter 5, Gully Washers. You got 2 switching scenarios, 2 switching services, Magnet for Trouble, and 2 reefer train services. So that is about it for journey mode. So let's go on to the SD70ACE and run a service. Do this. Run a train from Laramie to Hermosa. Not sure how long this is going to take, but it shouldn't be that long, hopefully. Intermodal trains do have rear end DPUs. They might get added at I'm not sure if they get where they get added. Might get added at Hermosa. I'm pretty sure Hermosa is like 5 to 10 miles from Laramie. But we'll see. Then after this, we'll do switching, and then we'll go to Cheyenne Yard and do some exploring. We'll also do Laramie. And if we have time, we'll do another, we'll do the free roaming scenario. Yeah, so it's not that far from here, as you can see. Yeah, it looks like they get added there, and then you continue into Cheyenne. Reverser, set forward. Make sure those are cut in. Maintenance light. Let's see what's in the fuse. I think I accidentally just shut up the engine. Start, stop. You start this all over again. Yeah. Back in. Let's go. put these on bright. Turn on the number board lights. So I think we can start moving. Get moving in a second here. Let the train start up. Oh yeah, I'll put the FPS counter in this screen. So while we're waiting for that, here you can see we got a variety, like a huge variety of containers. Yeah, and there's different combines. And yeah, here's the SD40s. You can see the difference, sort of. I think we're about ready to go. So let's get moving. Turn on banking comm. Okay, get this thing moving. Come on. Come on. Nope. Come on. Alright, let's see here. You need some sand. On the sand. Alright. Doing some hill starting here. Doesn't really sound like a Jiva to me. Bad train. Come on. Get with the program here. Mega wheel slip. Mega wheel slip. Attempting the hill start here. Alright, now we're moving. I mean, it can sound like a Jiva. I mean, I don't know. I just say it's an ace. Sounds like an ace to me anyways. So I'm pretty sure we get to go up to 70 miles per hour in this part up here. We can turn off sand. Yeah, we get to go 60 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure we do have N-train DPUs. Right. Yep, we got N-train DPUs. Do keep in mind, this route is also on Train Simulator. Perfect screenshot. Alright, let me put this up on present to make sure I can follow myself. Alright, now we can speed up to about 40 miles an hour. 60 should be coming in here soon. Let's get a rolling by perspective. It looks like we have another train up here. Climb by perspective. Yeah. We'll do this. So, trains. Here comes the NDPUs. Oh, here's that other train. And it's a green train. We'll keep it on our perspective. Yeah, I've also got an NDPU. Hold up a minute. No, I don't think that's it. But that is interesting where they place the bell. Alerter reset. This is part of the Transcontinental Divide, which was built in the 1800s. And this was a route that was pretty challenging to make, from the brutal winters. And as you can see, this is like open terrain. You do have some tough grades, though. Then it'll start smoothing out towards Cheyenne, maybe. Let me make sure there's nothing I need to worry about. Alright. Grade crossing, but with no gates. Pretty sure this is one of the route tasks. UP8560 is our lead locomotive. Good to know. Cab light dimmer. Don't think we need that, do we? I believe this is a cement factory or something here, but I'm not sure. I know this is where you do the SD40 introduction over there. There's a lot of interesting trackside stuff. Cheyenne's huge, as you can see. Got a roundhouse and everything. Area very slow on this route. Hopefully not, because I do not want to take forever just to get from one area to the other. Green signal. Pretty sure the SD40, by the way, has a K3 LA or P3, but I'm not sure. SD70ACE 8560. You can see our train sort of like going up and down. Yeah, I like the horn. It sounds a little bit like real life when it sounds a little bit like real life. It's pretty loud in real life. Yeah, as you can see, it's like bouncing like that. Just look very closely and you'll see it. Don't know what that backwards wire is there for, or whatever the heck that is. Do another go by. The heck? I found a root bug. Don't know what the heck this is doing. I think the tailgate is messed up a little bit of the paint. Yeah, you can see the different containers and configurations too. Okay. There we go. I fixed it. Okay, there we go. Sorry I didn't do a Thanksgiving special. I was kind of busy on Thanksgiving. But I'll try making up for it by making a 2-hour Roblox rail fanning video. If not, I'll probably do a 30-40 minute video on rail fanning. Rail fanning Sherman Hill. Horseshoe curve might not be till next year. Probably won't be till next year. Got put back in production. Ones that are broken, I think are supposed to work. Yeah. So this is another root bug. I think these are either supposed to be non-gates or these gates are just broken. Or they're supposed to be crossbucks. Yeah, the scenery is pretty nice on this route. Flat open terrain. Pretty sure we're starting to go. More of the flat open terrain. Here's some of the rocks I'm pretty sure Skyhook did. Now we're getting into the rugged scenery. We'll see what happens at Hero. Also layered onto sand patch grade. I don't think it'll be layered onto Peninsula Corridor anytime soon. Because really all there is on that route is just locals. More fantastic scenery. Here we go. Set out. Oh. Siding, maybe. Here's a truck. But before we get there, pretty quiet out here. Milepost 5-3, is that what that says? No, I was talking about like the... It's quiet, I mean, because of the stunning scenery. Yeah, how about it? Here we go. Perfect. That's okay. I understand. Homework's a pain in the butt. Sometimes it's just so bad that you don't wish it wasn't even existing. It's like the Great Basin out here. You have the valleys below. With this lonely tree. There's hardly any trees on this route. And here we got the Great Basin. Really just a valley, but it looks like the Great Basin. Looks like this train has got AFB on. It's not even going over 40 miles an hour. Staying right where it wants to be, and that's perfectly fine. As I say it, it's gonna probably start overspeeding. Yeah, it's pretty miserable here too. Snow. Lots of snow. Probably gonna have a pretty insane winter if there's already snow on the ground. Maybe even a snow day. I hope there's a snow day this year. I haven't had one in years. Like 2 years. More broken grade crossings. You got we got yellow signals approaching. That means we're nearing our final destination. Then we'll do some switching around Cheyenne, and along with some exploring. What does this look like? Oh wow. A mile and a half from our location, so I'll start applying brakes once we hit a mile. I'm pretty sure we have a grade crossing up here as well, right? Yeah, right here. rolling by some aces. And yes, we have some new auto racks for UP. UP boxcars, tanker train, tankers, grain hoppers, more tankers. This looks like a manifest. I think they're stopping to let off their helpers to couple onto ours, maybe. I'm pretty sure this is what happened. Passing train.